Hello again, everybody, and welcome back to Bowl TV for the 2021 Junior Gold Championships taking place in Indianapolis, Indiana. My name is Aaron Smith with Bowl TV, and we are excited to bring you live action from round number 2 here in qualifying for our U12, U15, and U18 competitors. As we settle into today's broadcast, we currently have 16 channels from 4 different centers, 64 total lanes covered. So let's, before we get to the lanes, competition is just getting underway at some of the houses, and practice still ongoing at a couple of the others. So let's bring in the crew real quick before we get going. So first and foremost, joining us from Strike Force, Inside Bowling's Mike Flanagan. There's Mike.
Hey, Aaron. How's it going?
It's going great. Junior Gold is rocking and rolling. We are cruising along here. Got some big scores over here at Expo, so that's what I like to see.
I just got my internet boosted over here, and I'm feeling strong over here. Big time, buddy. Big time.
That's what I like, Mike. Coming up next from All-Star Lanes, Curtis Von Kruger.
Hey, everybody. I'm going to ask you how you're doing, although we've been talking for the last 20 minutes.
Well, that's a fair point. Last but certainly not least, from Western Bowl, JT, Jason Thomas.
Otherwise known as Buffalo Bill at Western Lanes.
How about that?
I just need the 40-gallon hat, and I'm all set.
Absolutely.
Still looking for that.
Or is it a 10-gallon hat? It's a 10-gallon
No,
hat.
I'm talking Jim Carrey from Dumb and Dumber walking out of the grocery store size. That's what I need.
That's right.
JT with the cowboy hat. We got the bowling going on, though, folks. So we're going to go ahead and take the lanes over to Expo Bowl, where I'm at, taking a look at the U18 boys competitors. So with that, full screen, here we go. We are behind lanes 51 through 54, lanes 51 through 66, covered throughout the course of the high end of the house here at Expo. We've had one division so far come through the house on both sides. The U18 boys have been the lone group to visit Expo, but that's going to change a little bit later today. The U15 girls will be making their way over here, but once again, we have competition available across 4 centers of the 6 being used here for Junior Gold. 64 lanes, 16 lanes covered at each of the centers we're at. And this is day 2. So all competitors bowled 4 games yesterday. We have 4 squad times throughout the course of the day. 7 a.m. You're watching the 11:30 a.m., the 4 p.m., and then the 8:30 p.m. So we had some big scores. We had some excitement. We had a 300. Many runs at 300 as well. But after today, we'll hit the halfway point of qualifying and get a little bit clearer picture in the standings. Who's going to be making a run here at the 2021 event in their respective age division? Once again, the tournament format this week, all competitors bowling 4-game qualifying blocks over 4 days, so that's a lot of 4s, on 4 different lane conditions. So versatility, always a key here at Junior Gold. These competitors will have to showcase it time and time again as they make their way deeper into the tournament. But after 16 games of qualifying in the U15 and the U18 division, we'll make a cut to the advancers round, and all those players will bowl 5 additional games on a 5th pattern before another cut is made to the final advancers round, and then another 5-game block and another oil pattern. And 26 game totals will determine the 16 players in both the boys and the girls division, advancing to double elimination match play. The bracket will feature 2-game total pinfall matches until we get down to the top 3 for the stepladder finals, which will take place Saturday, July 17th. We'll have a total of 6 shows here on BowlTV.com, so you don't want to miss that one. Be sure to pick up your subscription to get ready for that this weekend. A little different for the U12 division. They will bowl 16 games of qualifying like the U15 and the U18. Their advances round will only feature 4 games, however, and then they will cut to the top 8 for double elimination bracket play. Bowl.com/Junior Gold, the place to be for all information concerning the Junior Gold Championships, including results and more after each round.
Yeah, by the way, if we have anyone watching that's been bowling this week or maybe considering to bowl Junior Gold here in the future, I have a high recommendation for you. I had a conversation with an athlete after the last squad, and this young man didn't have any urethane or plastic in his bag. And I highly recommend in those 5 balls that you check in that one of those 2, and I think my cohorts here would say you need both, but at least one in your bowling ball arsenal. So if there's one tip that you're going to get from yours truly, Mr. Flanagan, throughout this entire event, this is it right now. You're tuning in at the right time. You check in 5 balls, bring a urethane or a plastic, or
But
both.
probably both.
Yeah, or both. Yeah, exactly.
Now, every viewer listening right now owes Flanagan $125.
Well, that's a little short. But no, that conversation actually took place last night as the squads all run together. But we had a nice conversation and a nice learning experience here in the booth about your bowling balls brought in. And to those of you that are watching for the first time here, we're glad you're watching with us here in multiple platforms. But the players, again, because I know not everybody watches all of qualifying, are only allowed to check in 5 balls for this event. And every day is a new pattern. So that's one of the really difficult things that you have to plan for when you get ready to bowl here. So that's almost as important as the lane patterns themselves, really, because if you don't bring the right pieces of equipment, you almost could have no chance, honestly. So,
Well, Mike, since we're looking at the U18 boys division at the moment, taking a look at how many competitors are in that field, it's pretty crazy. There's 1,166 bowlers bowled games for score.
Wow.
That's in the U18 boys division only.
So a third of the field.
167 make that first cut. And even just after 4 games, if you look at what it's taking to advance the next round, right now it's at a 197 clip. And if you stay clean every game and find a way to get a double in there, you're in the 2-0s. So you talked about the importance of having urethane, having a spare ball, one or the other, something you feel confident in with making your spares. That is humongous.
yeah, and the second tip I would have for anyone is to hit the head pin, right? And what I mean by that is with your lane play strategy, if you're going to miss left, make sure you still hit the head pin. And if you're going to miss right, make sure you still hit the head pin, which typically will mean straighter angles. Typically. There's nothing wrong with missing a little left and going Brooklyn and having a single pin spare left, or even once in a while getting the crossover and capitalize on it. Well, if you're leaving a lot of washouts, probably not in the right part of the lane.
Yeah, absolutely. It reminds me, we were in Long Island working the BVL PWBA event, and the lanes were tough. They were absolutely a dogfight out there. But the one thing you saw bowlers do really well was manage the pocket. And to speak to your kind of what you're saying, Mike, is that it was more important for them to manage the pocket and hit the head pin than it was, and they would sacrifice better angles that were riskier plays.
Yep.
And I think that's not a horrible idea here. You know that if you're shooting 2-0, you're probably picking up pins to the field. So it's more important to keep everything in front of you, leave makeable spares, and convert those spares. If you're doing that at a high rate, then you're probably bowling pretty good. And then you wait till the lane conditions come to you. You wait till you can find that pair that just matches up right with what you're doing. Maybe you shoot a 220 or 230 or even a 250, and you take it where you can get it.
As we're here in game number one, pace of play pretty quick. So for the folks watching on Facebook and YouTube, we will be streaming exclusively to bowltv.com at the conclusion of game number one. So that's where you have to be to check out the action. Of course, we mentioned the stepladder finals later in the week. If you missed the U20 stepladder finals, especially that boys championship match, one for the ages. You can watch that all and more on bowltv.com. You can pick up an event ticket to watch the live action for $14.95, or you could go for a recurring subscription. A monthly is $9.95, an annual $79.95. Transaction fees do apply for all three, but with the recurring monthly or annual, you get access to the full site. So not only the live coverage, but you also get to watch archived events, including Junior Gold, all the PWBA Tour. You get all the on-demand content available as well, but additionally with the monthly, looking at the date, it's July 13th. That'll get you through the PWBA Summer Kickoff Classic Series. So if you're just interested in kind of checking things out, that $9.95 option looks pretty good. So you can check out and watch the PWBA as well. You get 4 events in one with the Kickoff Classic Series, so that's pretty awesome right there. A few other things in the mix before the month is over. The TNBA Reed Hawthorne as well. So do not miss out on those opportunities.
I'm looking forward to that summer series.
I'm thinking about competing in the Reed Hawthorne. I've cashed in that tournament before. Finished 12th.
It's a very specific memory, Mike.
Yeah, I believe I was throwing a Storm Thunderstruck, wheeling it. I believe I was matched up with Farrell Williams, Adam Barta.
Oh.
Dan Higgins, I think, was nearby. I believe Steve Novak was also somewhere in the area. Ronnie Sparks as well. Yeah, I was kind of just hanging out with those guys, just getting some reps in. Oh, look at that 8-pin offset there. The A2 pin setter says, I will pick it up no problem and reset it in the spot that it was moved to. Brian here, he's got an interesting one to look at here. I think he's got a chance at this.
Yeah, I think the off spot actually helps him. Going to throw it.
Oh, man, that was a good try.
Yeah.
Thought we might have seen the 2-8-10 picked up there.
Those A2s, man, they're workhorses. First pin setters I ever worked on. Don Carter's All-Star Lanes, Baton Rouge, Louisiana.
Me as well. AMF St. Louis Lanes. Used to be a Fairlane Center. St. Louis, Missouri. St. Anne, home of Pete Weber, as a matter of fact.
That is correct. I just read that Sports Illustrated article about Pete. Quality journalism there.
It is. It is, Curtis. Certainly is. If you haven't checked it out, you should go check it out, everybody.
I will say that, a lot of people focus on the bad boy mentality of Pete, but something that never gets brought up is, and we've all had those quiet moments with Pete where it's one-on-one, and he's a very different human being. And I like how the article talks about that. It makes me happy.
All right, Curtis. After Corey Major delivers this ball, the next 3 balls delivered as strike balls, I'm going to set the over-under at 25 pins knocked down on first balls for the next 3 shots.
Over.
You're taking the over.
I'm taking the over.
Okay.
So after we get this spare conversion here, the next 3 shots, taking the over. I'm saying 27 pins get knocked down. All right, so Skyler here.
Yep, this is the first.
It's the first shot. Don't let me down there, bud. Uh-oh, that's trouble. Okay.
We've got 8 out of the gate.
All right, that's all right. Roto grip here. Come on. Don't let me down. Don't let me down.
Ramiro, Garcia.
Okay.
Right. We got a 9er. We're at 17.
So I need a strike here. I need a strike here.
9 for a win.
Well, I predicted 27, so
okay. 8 would be a push.
Thank goodness we're not going on counting second balls for anything, because that dude Skyler flagged the 2-8 there.
That dude.
Probably not happy about it. we had a that was the we won't count it on lane 50. We got a strike there.
No, we don't count that. It's only on these
It's
2.
got to be 54. Coming up on lane 54.
Yep, right here. Here we go. This is it. 25 was the number.
That's a good ball.
17.
That's a good ball. Yeah.
Look at that.
That was with authority, my friend.
Zachary says, I got that over for you, KVK. We got you.
Yes, sir.
All right.
We got a parlay coming up here. Something probably doesn't feel right about gambling on youth sports.
No, it's just for tokens.
Yeah, it's just
yeah. Or it's for loaded credits on your inner card amusement game card. Official partner of the BPAA. They were at Bowl Expo.
Nice.
So if any bowling centers are looking to go to a cashless system, it's safer, it's easier to use, and
absolutely.
And folks spend more money. Check out InnerCard, a smart buy partner of the BPAA.
Yeah, conventional coin systems are prone to failure and breakage. Have more versatility with pricing options. Check it out. It's good stuff. I really want you guys, when you get a chance, hop on over Channel 1 at All-Star and check out Do Hoon Hu Om. Look at this. When you get a chance, check out how he throws the ball. I really like it. He straps on it.
Well, since I've been upgraded with my internet here, I think I can actually offer this now. I can actually start to get involved in the ball game, gentlemen.
So you're saying there's a chance.
All-Star number 1.
That is correct. He's coming up on the right lane, lane 14.
I think I can do this. Home tab. Share audio. 9. Boom. Full screen.
Now he has a 2-8-10 right now on the left lane, or the right lane. I think he can get it back, but I think his angles are a little too wide. Mike, we'll catch his next shot and you'll tell me what you think.
Okay.
He's coming. He'll be takes 2 off of takes the 2-8 out of the 2-8-10, gets his count and moves on. Oh, nice split conversion there. All right, here he is coming up on lane 13. Look at that.
Oh, pretty nice shot.
Nice shot. I love how he gets through the ball.
We're now checking in on the U12, and that's over at the center Curtis is located at. All-Star Lanes. Reminder here on Bull TV, you can check out 4 streams of the U12 with Curtis. You can also check out 4 streams right here at Strike Force where I am, as well as 4 at Western and 4 at Expo Bowl. That's all available on bulltv.com.
I'll do the quick math there for you. That's 64 lanes of coverage.
It is. Nice spare game here.
Yeah.
I was really impressed with the flattening out of the wrist there, going at that 10 pin.
Yep. Dead hands it, nothing but net.
This is my favorite division to watch. No question.
Oh, absolutely. You see the future of the sport. Now let's see this Calum going to throw the good shot. Oh, gets through it nicely. Oh, little weak pin there.
Control in the pocket.
Yep.
Seeing another 10 pin picked up off on the right side of your screen. We got a 3-6-10 conversion. Throwing plastic at it. He listened to the notes. Not real happy. Hit the right side of the 3 pin and did not knock all 3 down.
There's a nice solid 10 pin conversion there.
I'm really impressed with the amount of 10 pins here. Now here's your guy right here.
Your guy. I like it. His angles. Yeah, his angles are too wide. A little too wide. Still like how he throws the ball. Got to reel in that power sometimes, though. You know what I'm saying? Oh no.
Yeah, that's he. I don't know if there's a ball. He needs like a blue dot.
Yeah, absolutely.
He needs something with extreme hardness. If anybody's got a blue dot out there for our man, I'm guessing about 14 pounds. Oh, man. This guy just missed the 3, 6, 10 back to back.
Oh no!
Got 2 both times.
Oh no! All right, I want to see this. I want to see my guy throw a good shot here. Come on, we got this. Oh, that looks better.
Oh man, 4 9.
Oh, do you see his entry? Did you see his ball hit the pocket there? That's a 12-year-old. It's a 12-year-old, Mike.
It's important to pick the spare up though, because this ball's been hooking too much on him. He's getting it. He's got to go more left or right with it.
There we go.
Stay there. Okay.
Yeah, I think you're right though. He needs like a super shiny white dot or blue dot, excuse me. Just something harder than a diamond.
Yeah, he might want to find an old Luster King machine or something. Put some wax on it.
Yeah, some literal wax. Well, get one of those spare balls that Walter Ray throws from 19 Black Diamond or whatever it is.
I'm not going to lie, Curtis. When I was over there at All Star, helping you set up, I was scouring the ball racks there because there's a lot of. It's not just like regular house balls. There's a great collection of random. I mean, there's an original Turbo X just sitting over there. But there's some. There was some equipment that would fit that bill. He just needs to get replugged, ready to go for him, and he'll have a brand new reaction.
You and I both discussed that when we love the legacy bowling balls as house balls.
Oh, it's the best.
It's so good. It's like opening up an old pack of baseball cards and finding something good.
Nice little PSA 9.5, right, Mike?
Ooh, yeah, there we go.
I heard baseball cards. I was going to stay out of this, and then Aaron just baited me. And now I got to correct you on air on it. It's unfortunate. PSA doesn't give half grades, but Beckett does. So PSA would be a 9 or a 10, and Beckett gives half grade. So it would be a PSA 10 or a PSA 9, or you could say it's a Beckett 9.5 actually. So, but pretty good, Aaron. I got to give you the nod on that. I give you a W and a check mark on that one.
Wow, crosses over here on 14. Gets it out and still crosses over. That ball has too much reaction. He needs a ball change there. It's coming off the back end of that pattern hot.
Just a little public service announcement. Earlier today here at Strikeforce, I had the under 18 girls division, and leading the way for her 4 games this morning was Lexus Petrich. She bowled 3 under and led the squad. Jamie Yankee, 5 under, was second. Amanda Najokas was 13 under. Emily Fogarty was 18 under. Leah Varela was 21 under. Kaylee Goulet was 24 under. Sydney Reardon was 49 under. Maribeth Baker was 55 under, along with Haley Bozic. So there's your rundown of the top 10 this morning. Nobody averaged 200 on today's pattern for the U18 girls this morning here at Strikeforce.
And Mike, taking a look online, it looks like the overall standings for the U15 girls have been updated through the earlier squad today. Amanda Najokas has had a monster opening block. She shot 968 for her first 4 games. The going minus is going to drop her down to second place. Jillian Martin has moved into the top spot, or excuse me, the U18 girls. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I just got really confused, Aaron. I
can understand that.
Because before I called these off, because I have multiple divisions happening in this bowling center, I was like, I got to make sure I get this right. I got to make sure I get this right. And I said U18, and then you come in with U15, and then I was like, oh no, I screwed up. But I'm glad you came in and saved the day. So thank you, Aaron.
No, my apologies for getting it wrong in the first place. But taking a look at the U18 girls standings, Jillian Martin with the 300 game yesterday in Game 3. That was an incredible video, by the way. Shout out to Andrew Salaveria for all the hard work he's been doing this week and last week as well. But it's been it was very cool to see her emotion in that moment. We know how much fun we had calling her 299 game at the PWBA Kickoff Classic Series. And somehow, some way, that was her first certified 300.
Still blows my mind. I'll give you guys a little bit of a scoring update for the U12. No surprise here, though, guys. I think you might guess who's in first place.
Is it Mateo?
Mateo Quintero. First 3 games he shoots out the gate. 255, 232, 278. How we doing? How we doing? He's before the updating of it, he bowled this morning, and he bowled pretty good. I think he shot about 30 or so over. He's at 152 total right now. That's without this morning's squad. It's 128 pins ahead of the next bowler. Who's Jackson Alexander Veach at 24 over. Kay Struthers at 23 over. And then they're the 3 that are over for the U12 boys at the moment. And Joss Weems coming in at 4th at minus 12. So some good bowling there. Still just that 152 over for the block just really pops out at you. Just absolutely incredible ball.
I'm going to follow that up, Curtis, because I saw something this morning when I was taking a look at social media and on the Southwest Bowlers page, a very popular page in the Southwest. A lot of great folks running that page as well. But I saw someone had shared a post from Mateo talking about day one, which was pretty cool. So obviously he talked about, shooting the big 765 out of the gates, the 4-game set. But here's my favorite part, Mr. Curtis. At the end of the session, I was selected for a short interview with BowlTV.com. Big shout out to them for letting me on there and for the interview. Tomorrow, another day in a new pattern. Let's go, Mateo.
Let's go, Mateo. Actually, I do have round 2 results. They have just updated them. So I'll little misquote here. I had checked in with Mateo after game 7, but he shot a .192 his last game. He's 149 over, so he actually ended up shooting a little under. He's 3 under, 8 under for the day. Still not too bad. Joss Weems is in second place as it stands right now, and he's +1. Had a really solid day, 198, 212, 187, 216, 813 for the day. He had the high block of the U12 boys. After that, it gets you got Jackson Alexander Veach -6, and then the drop off is pretty significant. The next bowler is 244 under, so obviously these standings will get filled out a little bit more as the rounds continue to bowl here over the next couple of blocks. But check out those scores on bowl.com. Get all your results for each division. You go to select the Junior Gold Tournament, and you can see the selection for results, and then you can scan each division, both boys and girls. Check and see how your favorite bowler is doing, how your niece or nephew or grandkid or child is doing, and how they are in the standings. But guys like Mateo, they don't even look at the standings. They don't look at the standings until day 4, day 3, day 4, when it matters. You got to keep focus. Focus on the process, not the result. That's what I like to say.
All right, folks, we're just about done here for game number 1 from All-Star Bowl. with our U12 competitors. Some of them already into game 2, so this is our friendly reminder that our Facebook and YouTube streams are going to be ending momentarily here. So you got to head over to bowltv.com. Join the action. Once again, 16 channels along with our commentary channel, which is ongoing during the middle blocks of the day, the 11:30 and the 4 p.m. Not only do you get to see 64 lanes of coverage that will take you into the advances round, the final advances round, match play, and the stepladder finals, all here on bowltv.com. So we certainly hope you join us throughout the course of the week. But right now, we're going to take a quick break to sign off of Facebook and YouTube. For the folks on bowltv.com, we'll be right back. And remember, good people, on Bowl TV, bowling lives here.
Got a young man starting with the front three here. We're coming up on lane 14 right here. After this gentleman bowls, let's see how he does. Oh, nice looking shot. Oh, and a shake and bake.
I'm liking the lefty.
Shake and bake.
Somebody's microwave popcorn ready?
Oh, nice spare conversion there. Yeah, you're good.
That one.
Just had a player come back and a big gash in his bowling ball
Uh-oh.
outside of the trap. And he was curious. He's like, I can't use it. Took a little look at it and realized, nah, you're fine. You're fine. Shouldn't affect the way it rolls. But our excellent staff here at All Star, working through it with him and making sure that if that were an issue, he could potentially make a ball change if needed, but no changes.
Yeah, miss those easy ones.
Checking out the U12 division right now here at All Star Lanes. Bowling their second block. See how this works out. Lefty. Oh, gets the crossover. Bowling a pretty good game right here. 117 in the fifth. Working on a strike. Actually can bowl 267 if he goes the distance.
all this unemployment and you don't have a job.
Ooh, tough 7-pin there. Throws it in the pocket. Good shot. This is the time when you got to step up, pick up the spare, keep your game going. Keep that that mid 200 game in play. Pick up some nice pins to the field. Oh, throwing the backup ball at it. And it makes the corner. And obviously elated to cover that. I tell you what, there are a number, and I would say a good healthy portion of the field of this U12 division is the two-handed style. It just shows you the ever-increasing proliferation of the two-handed bowling. And it's not going away by any, and actually anything. It's eating up a lot larger of a market share as we look to the future. So strap yourselves in. All right, see if we can get the spare conversion here on lanes 13. No, that's trouble. And he obviously knows it. He's taken a pretty good start after 2 opens, and now he's hoping to scrape out a 2-0. So important to pick up those spares. Giving away pins there. Takes a potential 220, 230 game and turns it into hopefully scraping out a 190. And just like that, we are going into game 3 over here at All-Star Lanes. Blowing by. These U20 kids, they do not mess around. They are ready to go. No delay between their shots. They don't have to walk anywhere. They're down there ready to go.
As we wrap up game 2 here with our U12 competitors, Curtis, I have to mention that over on the Sport of Bowling USBC Facebook page, at USBC on Twitter, USBC Instagram page as well, there's a new video that has just recently posted from the U12 division featuring a young man, Eli Ackner, I believe.
Yeah, absolutely.
Celebrating a Brooklyn strike.
Oh, yes.
And it is pure joy when you watch it.
I am logging in right now.
It is fantastic on so many levels. So, folks, be sure to check that out.
Let's see that.
Oh, JT with the save. We're gonna play it. We can play it on here.
Oh,
but you should follow us on social media as well, though. Check it out there.
Oh, I'm going to give it a like on. I'm going to give it a like on social media.
But this is a perfect timing for this because we just finished game 2. So, all right, you want to see the enthusiasm needed to celebrate a Brooklyn strike at Junior Gold? Let Eli show you the way. Oh, that was fantastic.
The leg kick, I mean, that's got to be the new greatest dance craze. I mean, I don't even know if I could do that. The twirl with the leg kick. It's phenomenal.
There were multiple moving parts with it, yes, which makes it even more impressive.
I've now watched about 14 times, Aaron. I can't get enough of it.
Gotta love the enthusiasm.
Drop a comment in Bold TV. Tell us how you like to celebrate a Brooklyn strike. Do you take the walk of shame back, or do you revel in the idea of getting away with one? Let us know. Go over to our social media pages. Give it a watch. Give it a like. Give it a share. Push all the buttons. All those social media buttons you can push.
If you have questions, you should just ask. Music live. You can ask them.
Folks, Mike Flanagan back here with you, checking in from over at Strike Force Lanes. I got a scoring update after 2 games here for you I'd like to go over with you. Bear with me because I don't have totals. I just have actual game pinfall here. So Kylie Houston bowled games at 235 and 223. So that's 58 over. Rayanne Calsto bowled games of 186 and 256. She is 42 over. Ella Fox, 205 and 229, 34 over. In fourth currently on this squad, Hannah Rearick, 226 and 203, so 29 over. Maya Struble, 247, 170. She sits at 17 over. Allison Swayzek, she bowled 203 and 199, so she is 2 over. And bowling even is Margaret Thompson, 195, 205. Hannah Telser, 193 and 206. She's 1 under. Also 1 under is Deanna Weidmeyer. So it gives you a little bit of an idea of some of the leaders over here at Strike Force. We have about 80 players here on this squad. And we have 4 channels for you here on Bowl TV. You can check us out at Strike Force 1, 2, 3, and 4. Strike Force 1 has lanes 9 through 12. Strike Force 2, 13 through 16. Strike Force 3, 17 through 20. And Strike Force 4, lanes 21 through 24. Got several collegiate coaches here evaluating talent here. You may see a lot of the players, if you're over here watching our bowling center, have numbers on their backs for recruiting purposes. I had a chance to catch up with Nebraska's Paul Klimpa, national champion.
Nice.
Also had an opportunity to catch up with Coach Brad Hagan from Sam Houston State. And several other folks here in the building that wanted to talk to me, but I needed to get back over here in the booth. But a lot of friends and colleagues in the bowling industry that have dedicated their entire lives to bowling. So it's been it's a good environment over here at Strike Force, and a lot of talented young athletes here in the building as we're covering the U18. So a little update here from Strike Force for you.
Red Rover, Mike, send some of those coaches right over. They're going to want to check out some of this talent here in the U12 division, I'm telling you. Just get ahead. You got those college programs that are offering scholarships to 13-year-olds for football. And why not bowling? I'm a big LSU fan, and Leonard Fournette, the now running back for the Jacksonville Jaguars. Oh no, strike that, Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Received a scholarship from LSU when he was 13 years old. They knew back then. Same thing with these U12 bowlers. Game 4 coming at you. Kick it off here. U12 over here at All-Star Lanes in Indianapolis, Indiana. 2021 Junior Gold Championships. Mike Flanagan with the call on the call with me right now. Mike, how's things? How's the lane play over there?
It's good. It's good. You know, we've got about six young ladies that are all plus on this squad. Scores seem to be picking up. I honestly believe that the morning squad, starting at 7 a.m., just not everybody's 100% ready to bowl.
Yeah,
kind of feels that way to me a little bit.
Brain's not fully fired up.
Yeah, no, but this squad here came in ready to go, and they actually got here very early. Food in the system probably, or a snack at least. By the way, I'm not sure if you guys noticed this, a little pop culture here, current event stuff that's going on. I'm a big hockey fan, and the Tampa Bay Lightning won the Stanley Cup for back-to-back seasons. But Pat Maroon, who played for them, also played for the St. Louis Blues, my team, the year before. So he's won 3 cups in a row. And he's from St. Louis, so I kind of keep an eye on him. The Tampa Bay Lightning bent the Stanley Cup yesterday as they were having a boat parade. The entire top of the Stanley Cup is dented. Be interesting to see what happens there. And the reason why I mention that is because now when you make the list of things that have happened to trophies, I'll tie that back to who we were talking about earlier today with Pete Weber when he dropped that trophy, an iconic moment in bowling. So the Stanley Cup in trouble right now.
Do you know who finally admitted
Yeah, I do know the answer to this.
during a Hall of Fame induction in 2018?
Yes, I do.
The first man that gave me $100 to start a shoe shining business out on the PBA Tour in 1994, Bo Burton.
Yep, Bo went over and checked the trophy and unscrewed it or something, right?
That is correct. It was for pictures. They were taking some pictures of it, and they needed to move it or something, and he unscrewed the bottom of it, forgot to screw it back in, and which led to that iconic moment. We all thank him for it. It's one of those moments everybody remembers. So, like I said, I started a shoe shining business back on the tour. Guess who the first shoes I shined out on tour?
Earl Anthony.
No, I wish. Let me give you a hint.
1994, 1994,
93, 94, yeah.
Okay, let me give me. Okay, let's do like name that tune. I can name this bowler in 8 guesses. Would Jason Thomas or Aaron Smith want to come on and try to beat 8 guesses? I can name that bowler in 8 guesses. All right. Both guys, I think, are.
My only guess is Jim Stefanich. So
Aaron Smith is not going to say I can name him in 7.
this is all you, Mike.
Just a matter of if
It's your time to shine.
I would be impressed. I would be absolutely impressed.
Double B. Jason Thomas here wants to get on this. Doesn't look like it. Otherwise, he'd already be up. He's not going to say N7. Okay. All righty. Let's go ahead and figure this out. Curtis started a shoe shining business with a $100 bill from Nelson Burton Jr. 1993-94. I've already put in one guess, which was Earl Anthony, and I said I could name this bowler in 8 or less guesses. Okay.
We'll give you 8 from now because we'll count Earl as a
precursor. Okay, yeah. Cool. All right, I'm going to go Brian Voss.
No.
Amleto Monticelli.
Nope.
That's 2. PV Lotto Monticelli. Okay. Randy Peterson.
That is an excellent guess, but no. I was Randy's caddy as well, so I can see the correlation there, but that is incorrect.
Is Nelson Burton Jr., is this a trick question? You shined his first?
No, I did not actually.
Okay.
Nelson always came. Bo always came clean. He always had his shoes already going.
Pete doesn't wear dress shoes, so that's probably not going to be the answer.
We have another guess from our producer JT. He says Johnny Petraglia. Solid guess. Solid.
I'll go with that one. Johnny Petraglia.
Not Petraglia.
I'm going to look to the chat and see if anybody's guessing in the chat, or if they have no interest in this whatsoever.
Probably knowing.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Nobody. If you want to help me out, I'm looking at the chat. Okay. So I've guessed 5 so far, including the JP. All right. Let's see. Do
you need a hint?
No, not yet. Norm Duke?
No. Okay, I'll give you a hint. This will narrow it down.
All right.
He's a lefty.
All right. Parker Bone?
No. All right, one more hint. He rocked a hardcore mullet back in the 90s.
Just Dayrook?
Yes.
Just Dayrook. Thanks for the help on that.
It would have been hard to get there. It would have been hard to get there.
Just Dayrook paid you to shine the shoes. So why did you need $100 to start this?
I needed supplies. Needed and he wanted points in my business.
Hey, Jeff Armstead, well, tell us where to send that check. He says here in the chat, missed you guys talking. Why all the silence? Well, I will speak for myself, and I got sucked into a black hole here. I went to go make my run to look for 300 games and ended up meeting up with a bunch of friends and talking to college coaches and getting some recon to be able to talk about on the air. And was away way too long about a game.
We like having you back.
We are in game 4 of 4, aren't we?
That is correct. They've been on the lanes for an hour and 50 to 40 minutes now. Not too bad.
Hey, by the way, I got a bone to pick with all left-handed bowlers of all time. I got a big issue with this, actually. I believe left-handers seek more attention than right-handers.
Ooh, that's a bold statement.
And the reason why that is because if you look back in the history of telecasts, the most viral possible thing to happen, even more so than a 300 in my opinion, is picking up the 7-10 split.
Oh, yeah.
Okay?
John Mazza.
Well, right. Stayrook.
And now Anthony.
The Ginger Assassin.
And the only other one to do it, the first person to do it, not a left.
Yeah, Mark Roth.
Mr. Roth. So I was there for the Mazza and Stayrook 710s. So I was a little resentful that I was not there for the Nair 710, although I do have a connection to Nair as well. His dad, Andy,
yep,
was roommates with us out on tour back in the 90s. So considered him almost a second dad at times. Shout out to Andy. He spawned a couple of really solid bowlers. Obviously, Anthony, but his daughter.
Yeah, Alexis is awesome.
It's incredible bowler. Was one really, really bad 9-pin away from making a Bowl TV telecast, the one that Verity Crawley ended up eventually winning. Verity actually made the show because Alexis stoned a 9-pin in the 10th. It was heartbreaking, or excuse me, I believe actually I'm getting corrected here. 8-pin. 8-pin was actually the pin.
I'm glad we have a loyal audience that could correct you and watch that event with you during qualifying. I love it when that happens.
Absolutely.
Now, back to my idea of these left-handers just want all this attention all the time, right? Is that really what it is, or is the way the pin setter is designed that the left side of the pin setters have a better chance of bouncing the pin back up onto the lane? So therefore, if you are going to attempt a 7-10 as a right-hander, should you throw at the 7-pin instead of the 10-pin? Many people throw at the 10-pin. I believe 90% of right-handers
Throw at the 10.
throw at the 10. Now, I just had my technical team come forth. We have a truck outside with producers and a tech team.
Absolutely.
The tech team just sent us in a note. That is accurate. That is accurate to just throw a wrench in everything I just said. All right. Which is when the Ginger Assassin attempted the 7-10, he said, you know what, I'm gonna defy the odds. And he picked it throwing at the 10-pin. On the left lane, I believe it was.
It was on the left lane.
So do you always go to the side of where the ball return comes down?
I would see, my speculation is you would always go to the opposite side, because I feel like the kickboards on the non-ball return side would be a little more effective. Is my logic wrong here?
I don't know. This creates, somebody needs to do a Mythbusters on this.
Absolutely.
Maybe
or
the
sports
official,
science.
Yeah, maybe the official lane maintenance supplier of the USBC and this event, the Junior Gold Championships 2021, coming to you here from Indianapolis. Maybe Kegel could do something with this. I'm going to text Chris Chartrand right now, because they do amazing work. They put down the condition every day here at the Open, or at the Open Championships too, actually, as a matter of fact. This, what they do is amazing, squad to squad.
Absolutely. The coordination and effort it takes to oil lanes across all these houses for all these kids, consistency, keeping a equitable playing field. It's unbelievable. And
yeah, they do an amazing job, and they don't get thanked enough, because it is a tough job. I will tell you that, just to get off on another tangent really quick, and then I'll bring it back. I decided I was going to run a tournament in St. Louis about 8 years ago called the InsideBowling.com Open. And we oiled the lanes just with the regular house mechanic. I designed the pattern. I had the Kazi program from Kegel. I did everything myself. And all the mechanic had to do is run the lane machine, right? Well, at these types of events, you got brand new Kegel machines. They ship them in and everything else, being a great sponsor of the event. I mean, the amount of time and effort and work and shipping and everything they put into doing this right. And I used the house lane machine, and it had been maintenance recently, but there was a stripping issue down lane. And on two of the lanes, I had a puddle down lane, and it affected the scoring pace of the event. And I didn't walk the back ends myself to make sure they stripped and cleaned perfectly. And when Kegel comes out for all these USBC events, they walk the back ends, they walk the lanes, they're checking everything, and they're using brand new machines. So it just goes to show that you can really screw up a tournament. And a lot of people don't even think about that. But if the pattern's not applied properly, then you can really mess up the whole event. And Kegel makes sure that doesn't happen. And they've been doing it for years, and they've been doing it all over the world, not only just here in the United States, but they are chosen after John Davis's passion for bowling, and they continue to do that and give back to bowling all the time. So thanks, Kegel.
You think about how far lane maintenance has come. We've been talking about the early 90s, right? In the 80s and the 90s, you had Lynn Nicholson and Steve Cross out on the tour. doing lanes. And they used a conventional oil can, like a pump oil can, Mike, to do the lanes. Imagine that. Sitting out there, manually stripping a lane, and then taking a spray bottle oil can and running your patterns. You had to be an artist. You still have to be an artist to make patterns, Nick Hoagland. But now the technology is so amazing. The consistency that you can apply a lane condition is unparalleled.
The modern day lane designer, I should say, is more like a an NFT, or is more like a graphic designer than an artist nowadays, right? With the computer technology.
Oh, absolutely.
Now, I guess I would consider myself an artist because I can't tell you how many ball shoots I went on with various companies. And when we get to the bowling center with our brand new high-performance bowling ball, fresh out of the box, and we get there at 7 o'clock at night to do a ball shoot, and there's no oil on the lane. So typically, I would go and ask them for a squirt bottle and some oil and some rags. And I can't tell you how many bowling ball videos have been shot that were hand oiled by me with a Windex bottle and rags. True story. I particularly remember the Savage video with Diana Z that was shot in Texas at a boutique bowling center with wood lanes and wood approaches. We shot at about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and we got in there, and there was no oil on the lanes, and they had nobody there to oil the lanes. So I hand oiled the lanes. So Curtis, on the break, if you'd like, you can go watch that Savage video featuring Diana Z and look at the way the ball performs on the lanes, and you will know that I hand oiled those lanes that day.
Did you put out the china?
Well, as best as I could, yeah.
What was the mills on the lane there?
Way more than it should have been. way more than a test tube. I can tell you that.
Oh my goodness.
Or what do they call that? A graduated cylinder?
Yes.
Not a test tube?
It's not a test tube. It's a graduated cylinder.
Yes. So a little education there, everybody. A little theatrics and a little behind the scenes of how bowling ball videos are made with Mike Flanagan at times. Somebody else would have probably just walked out and said, "Well, we'll come back tomorrow and see if they'll oil." No. You got some Kegel oil back there? I believe we used Defense, or maybe that was the cleaner.
Yeah.
Defense C, I think, was the cleaner maybe I used to clean the back ends. Again, all Kegel product. What's going on in your center right here? Curtis, nothing?
We are actually, they just wrapped up game 4 here. So we can try to throw it to another center if we'd like, but this squad is wrapping it up for the afternoon. U12's finishing up their second 4-game block, the second squad of the day. We got 2 more squads coming your way.
I'm going to bring it here, I guess. We're going to go strike force 17-20.
Let's do it.
This is right where I'm sitting.
Call the action, sir.
There you go. Catherine MacArthur, Mara Fouts, Caitlin Herman.
Ooh, come on. Here we go. Slap that 7-pin out.
Frances Davis, Kayla Cowell, Morgan Bruner, Haley Connell, and Cassidy Alexander.
Nice washout conversion there.
Yeah, and through 2 games, remember, Kylie Houston was leading our squad, 235, 223. I can probably find out what she had game number 3 real quick. I have a score update coming. Sending it to me. Joe Engelkiss, I'm catching up in the chat. 13 minutes ago, says silence is golden sometimes.
Yes.
And that was after the hey, glad you guys are back talking, and that was a direct slam. That was a direct insult thrown my way. And I know that because I streamed some of Joe's tournaments. And I'm going to take this, I'm screenshotting this. And Joe, your next event, no commentary. No commentary, Joe. 0. None. I might just come on at the end and go. And that's it. Tom Hess wins again. See you next time, everybody. Stacy's loving the old school stories. Cool. I'm glad you like us old folks. Beautiful. Rick is chiming in on throwing at the 7-pin. That was a nice little debate. Jim also weighing in. Very cool. Very cool. Glad to have an active chat here today. We're settling into Junior Gold. Everybody kind of understands how to maneuver around now, what lanes we got covered. And again, I know there's a ton of Jillian Martin fans in here. Thursday, 4 o'clock, right here. Mark it on your calendars. Pencil it in. Jillian Martin, we will have her on the live stream during that one.
She bowled an EYT tournament, doubles tournament, a couple months back, with Dasha Kovalova. And I say that's not fair. It was a youth/adult doubles tournament. Then you got Jillian Martin and Dasha Kovalova staring you down. What do you do there, Mike? Just pack it up and call it a day, right?
Well, if our girl, oh boy, why am I drawing a blank on this name? Burrows, was that her name yesterday that bowled so well? Arkansas State bowler that went to Teen Masters that won by 500 pins. And Jillian Martin was it?
Boudreaux, no.
Boudreaux. That's it. Yep. Well, she didn't fold at Teen Masters, and no. Jillian was there. So here's the question for the chat and for you guys here that are still part of our broadcast here backstage. Whoever wants to chime in on this can or can. I know everybody's got a lot of stuff going on. But here's the question. All right, I'm going to pose this question. U15 girls division here at Junior Gold 2021 in Indianapolis. Here's the bet. Jillian Martin minus 140, the field plus 120. What's your bet? Who do you take? Those are the odds.
I'd take Jillian. Give me the minus 140 and Jillian.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm trying to get everybody to take.
And honestly, that is not a knock on the field.
No,
That is more a testament to, and I think it's hard for people to conceptualize how advanced her skill level is. Even though she almost won 2 PWBA events, even though she just absolutely can be dominant on another level.
Jeff likes the field. I like the field too at those odds. Here's the question. Will Jillian Martin lead the U15 girls? Yes. Minus 175. No. Plus 140. How about that?
See, I'm liking the field a little bit better on that one.
On leading?
Yeah.
See, and I don't know about her making it through that bracket. That's what scares me on that bet.
See, that's the deal. Once you get into the match play portion, anything's fair game. You hit a wrong, you hit a bad pair. You can't lap the field. You know, you can't just give yourself a cushion and coast into the final.
Dennis Hacker wants to know how many fans make up a ton. Oh, nice. By the way, we had a nice conversion here, too, by the way.
Budget used up, and you said $100 a word, Joe. Joe calls you out and says budget used up in 6 seconds. Oh, right on, Joe. I agree with you there. Oh, my goodness. You got quite a name for yourself there, Flanagan.
Yeah, well, Joe and I go way back. And I got to tell you, even though I give him a hard time and he likes to give me a hard time, it's like a family relationship when it comes to Joe and I. And he would say, "Oh, a family, huh? No way, no way." He'll deny it, but he loves me. He really does.
You know, it's one of those situations. If I'm not giving you a hard time, I probably don't like you.
Yep, exactly. Exactly. I dish it out, and I can certainly take it. The one thing, though, that I do typically have with people is I have the power of the airwaves. So the people that want to get in the ring with me, it's kind of nice because that means that, you know, they're willing to put themselves out there because ultimately I get the last word. So I bury them almost every time, and they still come at me, which is great. It's all in good fun.
Hey, man, you know, you do dish it out at another level. But I will say,
thank you.
You never, ever. I have yet to find your point of offense, and I've dug pretty deep at times.
Yeah, nope, won't bother me. And if it does, I can't let you know because then you'll just get on it more.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Right?
Just that blood, you're just gonna attack.
Yeah, that's the whole secret. You can't ever show weakness.
Yeah.
And Aaron Smith's great at that. You're great at that. JT's great at that. So Kylie Houston here is our leader. She bowled 224 game 3. So she bowled 235, 223, 224. So she's leading the squad. This game's struggling a little bit. You're getting to see her finish up here in the 10th frame. Kylie, known as Ella, by the way. Ella Houston. Misses the spare. So not what she'd been bowling. 143 her final game here. And I just realized I'm calling it in real time, everybody. Party foul on me. Party foul on me. You know what's going to happen right here then, folks.
Uh-oh. That's what you get, my
Yep.
friend.
Yep, that's it. Well, I'm all excited. It's on my lanes right in front of me. I mean, this is legitimately right in front of where I am. Right here, Curtis. Right here is where they're bowling. Oh, look at Curtis here. Curtis is helping someone. Right here on the air. Helping right here on the air. Look, I want everybody to see
That's what we do.
That's what a nice guy
provide
Curtis
service.
is.
Hold
Yeah.
on a second.
Yeah, so he's going to turn down his mic, and this is what we do. We assist people, let them know. He's probably letting them know, here's where the cameras are. This is the lanes that we're covering. This is how you get to every channel. And, yeah, and right here on our screen, you can see that guy right there is pointing at the screen. And this is what we're doing. And so that's the lay of the land. And so if you need any more information about how we're doing things here, that's how we have it all laid out here over here at All-Star Lanes. That's probably exactly what Curtis just said.
Oh, yeah. Hey, we're covering 8 pair across the house, 2 per camera. Going 11 through 26. Available here. Check it out. Channels 1 through 4. And we got one more pair, I think, hot here. I think it's 25, 23 and 24. Still look like they're in action right now. Got about 3 or 4 frames left. So if you want to catch any of that final U12 bowling there, go over to channel 3. You'll be able to catch that last little bit of live action there. Otherwise, we will have another squad starting off at 4 o'clock. Oh,
I'm struggling with this light up here in the ceiling because this is a good shot for me, but I just don't like. It's not on that side.
You need to elevate that camera.
Oh yeah, well I need to elevate the whole laptop. Is what
Yeah,
I
exactly.
do. I'll work on that.
I've got
kind of hunched down here.
I've got Mevo cases underneath mine, so
Okay, all right.
just
That's
that
not
extra
a bad play.
and a Pelican case and a Pelican. Although it does the 2 hot spots in the back, I should probably bump up my exposure here. Therefore, you'll have less of a hot spot in the background there. See that?
Okay.
There you go.
All right. Beautiful. What time's our next squad?
4 o'clock.
4 o'clock. Yep.
4 o'clock. We'll go live on our cameras around 2 or 3:30.
I'm actually going to be a guest on the Brad and Kyle podcast at 3 Eastern on their YouTube channel. If you want to go watch that.
Nice.
Yeah.
Give Brad and Kyle say hello for me. They never return my calls anymore. They're too big time.
I will. We've got some more bowling. Might as well show a little bit more bowling here. Let's see. I'm over here. What am I broadcasting here? 15? Yeah, 15 is when I'm broadcasting. So let's we'll hit the escape key. Walk you through exactly what I'm doing here. I'm going to scroll to the right. Look at all these channels we have available for everybody.
Yeah, look at that.
So I'm going to go down to Strike Force 9 through 12.
No Western Bowl yet.
All right, full screen this maybe. There we go. It's happening just off to my left.
Apparently we've got a kid going front 8 in Expo, 55 and through 58. Maybe we should switch over there. Tyler Mitchell.
Do we have those lanes?
I think we might. Let's check.
Expo.
Yeah, we do.
We do. All right. Well, 55 through 58. Looks like I can get us there. I don't Aaron Smith it and put up a graphic and then do all that. I do it the dirty style here. So I apologize for that.
55. Maybe it's 57 and 58. It looks like they finished. I'm not seeing a front 8 here.
Yeah, I'm not either.
That's good.
Let's see.
Hath one of our producers led us astray?
Well, that was at 134 when that was typed. JT had a 289 at
Two-handed lefty.
Yeah, at Western.
Left a 6-pin that almost went forward.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Our producer's out in the truck on this front 9, unless it was over on the right and then we missed it. Front 8, 55 through 58.
Well, we can finish up still watching the boys here.
I am in the right spot, right?
Yeah, it seems to be the right area.
Okay.
So, Mike, we got a preview for the next block. How do we think things are going to shake out?
Well, to be perfectly honest with you, Curtis, I kind of live squad to squad here, so I'm not even sure who I have coming in here next on Bowl TV. Just being brutally honest.
No, I appreciate your candor because I'm not going to lie, I'm doing pretty much the same thing.
I anticipate it being U18 boys or U15 boys, I believe. I'll find out.
I'll have some more U12 coming your way. I'll be working the U12 tournament the entire time.
Tennille just let me know that we have U15 boys coming up over here.
Oh, nice. Give T my best.
I will.
Absolutely. One of the best in the business. I now say she is the best tournament director in the world. I used to say.
Are you allowed to say that?
I used to say she was the second best.
Yeah.
Little biased though. I'm biased. I will not hide that.
Do you do a Kirk Von Kruger impersonation by chance? I've never asked you this.
I used to, but it's a little too obscure for most people to get. I don't think your average viewer would understand how spot on. And I need a pair of glasses. I do a great impersonation of Dad at the computer.
Well, I was wanting, by PBA rule, let's go to sudden death.
By PBA rule. Yeah, no, absolutely. He was blessed with the sultry voice. I find my voice grating and a bit annoying. So, I got his good looks, but not the voice. Not the voice.
I was just informed over at Western, it was Eric Jones had 289, two-handed lefty. Also coming up, U15 girls and U18 boys coming up over at Western, along with Expo. Same deal there. And I actually I got a photo off social media, and I think I might end today's show with this that came through today.
Rod says Kirk loved ties. I will actually say no, he did not. He did not he shied away from the camera. I will say that. Dad did not like being in the spotlight pretty much his entire career. Liked to be behind the scenes. Joe says too much reflection off the top of your head, Mike. Shots fired.
Well, require a what do you call that? A makeup fee for your next event. I'll be adding in
some powder. You need some powder.
Tax-sized. Yeah, exactly. But I do agree with you. This is also the bowling center where you can't see the arrows very well from back here because of the lighting. So this has nothing to do with my forehead. It has to do with the lighting in the bowling center. I mentioned that earlier if you were watching, Joe. Back to my my wonderful Instagram post or whatever I saw on social media. Junior Gold participants registered this year. Total registered. U20 boys 157. U20 girls was 78. U18 boys 1369. U18 girls 640. U15 boys 738. U15 girls 351. U12 boys 236. U12 girls 115. So we have 1,369 U18 boys.
That is quite a number.
And that's the registered. That's the registered. I mentioned that earlier if you were watching, Joe. Back to my well, wait a minute. What just happened here? Did you just hear my voice again?
I did.
I don't know how that happened.
That I barely like hearing one Flanagan, let alone two.
That was really bizarre.
Rod says Kirk did a great job. Thanks, Rod. I thought so. Now he's enjoying that retired life down in Florida. A little shout out to my dad. He's probably sipping margaritas right now.
Okay. We'll bring it back into the booth here. Take down this this banner here. All right, Mike and Curtis here with you. We were also joined by Jason Thomas and by Aaron Smith on this past squad. It's really been cool, Curtis, being able to call action from 4 different bowling centers. First time I've ever been involved with something like that, and I know it's the first time for you as well.
I've done a lot of live streaming, and you have as well. And to handle the logistics of this kind of a beast is impressive. And I feel privileged to be able to be out here and provide a platform for these young bowlers to show off their talents. And it's an absolute pleasure to see the next generation of bowlers. Bowling obviously means a lot to us and a lot to me personally, and to be able to be a part of it and help build that community and see the passion that these young bowlers have. This means a lot to them. And you know, not every one of them is going to go pro, but I guarantee bowling is a lifelong sport. And you have the opportunity to build so many great relationships. The best relationships in my life have all been from bowling. And I say that with pride and with joy and with privilege. Even though I give you a hard time, you're one of those, Mike, and appreciate doing the calls with you. And it's just so great to be a part of. And, you know, as we look forward, 2020 was a hard year, but now we can see how important the bowling community really was, and how much it means to be a part of that community, and shake a hand, give a hug, give a high five. Just so grateful to be a part of that. And when you see hundreds of kids bowling together and their families in the background, oh man, it just makes you love it even more. So thanks USBC, obviously, for pushing forward and making such a wonderful event and giving these kids a platform. And we look forward to continuing to cover them and hopefully expanding the platform each year. You know, we've done that over the last few times, and we look forward to trying to do that even more. So check us out again at 4:30. We have our next squad. We're going to be going live again across 4 lanes. 4 centers. Going to be offering 64 lanes of coverage. Can't miss that. Please check it out, and we'll bring Mike in here one last time. Mike, you got any final thoughts?
Man, give you a box and you'll soap it up, man. I full screened you on that. That was nice.
And I do have to make a quick correction. It's 4 p.m., not 4:30.
I had a sentimental moment there for a moment.
I was a little
yeah.
It's emotional, man. It gets emotional.
Yeah, it is cool. All right, so that's going to do it for this round right here on Bowl TV. Curtis, myself, Aaron, and JT will all be back at 4 o'clock today for our next round. This is the halfway point for the day for us. Then we'll have another one at 8:30 tonight for you. This would not be possible without the BPAA and the BPAA board, USBC and the USBC board, without Kegel, our official lane maintenance supplier here on Bowl TV. And also could not do it without I Am Bowling, powered by Logo Infusion, supplying all the jerseys. That's right.
Look at that. They're beautiful. These things are beautiful. They're comfortable. They're beautiful. I got mine on today. Looking forward to wearing some more tomorrow.
Special thanks to the athletes for providing such great entertainment for us to be able to tune in and watch. And, of course, you, the Bowl TV community, Without you, this wouldn't be possible. Thanks for supporting bowling. So for Curtis Von Kruger right here with me on the screen, the guys behind the scenes, and all the guys in the truck as well, to Neil Milligan here at my center, the center of awesomeness. We'll see you a little bit later here today on Bowl TV. And remember, everybody, on Bowl TV, bowling lives here. We'll see you later this afternoon. Got to find the right graphic. Here it is.